Welcome back. Today we're going to learn about saying that you're going somewhere. And in order to do that, we'll need to talk about the particle 에. Now, 에 is a particle, meaning it is a piece of grammar that can add meaning to a sentence. Just like we learned that 도 is also a particle. To use this particle, it will attach directly after a noun, and it will mark that noun as a location. This can be the location that someone's going to, or even the location that someone or something is. It can translate as to when showing where someone's going, and it can combine with 가다, to go, among other verbs showing that you're going somewhere. So let's take a look at a quick example sentence. 빌리는 서울에 가요. 빌리는 서울에 가요. Billy goes to Seoul. So let's look at a quick conversation practice with this particle. We have two people, 주연 and 경화. First, 주연 says, 저는 집에 가고 싶어요. I want to go 집에, home, to home. To which 경화 replies, 저는 학교에 가고 싶어요. I want to go 학교에, to school. Just a quick note. Anytime you see this microphone icon, it means that we have native Korean speaker audio to go along with it. So let's hear that.
저는 집에 가고 싶어요. 저는 학교에 가고 싶어요.
Okay, now it's your turn to try some conversation practice. Practice by filling in the blanks in these two sentences using any of the words in the vocabulary box below. You can pause the video here until you've had a chance to make a couple sentences. After you've had a chance to finish the practice, let's move on to talking about a very important verb that also works together with the particle 에, and that is the verb 있다. You can use the verb 있다 to mark wherever someone or even something is. The particle 에 can either translate as at or in whenever it's being used to mark the location that something or someone is. In this usage, 에 can combine with the verb 있다. So literally, 있다 means to exist. But in this way, with the particle 에, it translates naturally as is or am or are, for example. So let's do another quick conversation practice using this verb 있다. I want you to try to make both of these sentences using any of the vocabulary words in the box. I recommend pausing the video to give yourself a few minutes to try this out yourself. Alright, before we go, I have a few notes. First of all, the particle 에 is only used to mark a location. It cannot be used to mark to a person or to an animal. In order to say that, we'll have to learn a different particle, which we will in a future lesson. Also, 있다 can be used to say that you have something, but always literally just means to exist. Of course, we will learn about how this can be used to say that you have something in a future lesson. And finally, this is really important. Remember to only use the particle 에 when you're trying to say that someone or something exists somewhere, not the object marker. So it would only be 에 있다, not object marker 있다. So in this lesson, we learned a lot about the particle 에, as well as how to use it with 가다 and 있다. Practice everything here, and I'll see you guys again in the next lesson. 그럼 다음에 또 봐!